So we are receiving more reactions. I mean, Nigerians that were just evacuated from South Africa yesterday, they continue to share their horrible and harrowing experiences. I mean, still on Emilia Godwin, she says she was denied her husband's corpse. Her husband was shot and killed last year. I mean, no, she's sharing her husband with a South African woman. So when she wanted to get custody of the husband, maybe they will bring back his corpse back to Nigeria as a Nigerian. The South African wife refused that she married her husband with paper. So according to South African law, he was buried in South Africa. I mean,
my husband died last year, December. Yes, he was shot with gun when he was coming back from home for work. They killed him there. It's not up to 1 week. They bury him like a chicken. The South African woman that we are sharing my husband with say he doesn't want the body to come home. That is a South African right here. He says because he married her in system as a paper. You know paper now. You want to have citizenship. He married her in citizenship as a paper. But my husband started with me here in Nigeria before he go to South Africa. My cousin support him in money for tickets to go. My husband go to South Africa 2003. 2003, he went to South Africa just to go and hustle. I have one for him here. This is Chinasa.
So far, what have the government been able to do for him since he came back?
Our government here. Everything they say they want to do for me, I am so very, because I had whatever they say they'll give us a hope to start new life. So I am very, very happy, whether it's big or it's small. Home is home. Other Nigerians should learn. Home is home. And I'm still telling those one over there, they must know how they are going to make a plan and convince that South African woman to allow the children to come back home. Since they say they love the man, they don't love them. They want their money. They just have a child just to have their money. They love Nigerian men because of money. So they kill them. The advice to Nigeria men and the women is that they must not go to South Africa. South Africa is not a place to go and hustle. They mustn't dare to go to South Africa. South Africa is not a home. It's not a useless place. So I'm not scared. I'm in my country now. Useless place to stay. Many of our brothers, they are saying in the street, they are suffering. Many is dead there. No one must go there. Even one Yoruba lady died there last year too. No one must go there. As I'm talking to you, one of our Nigerian sister, who was inside the jail till today. What have she done? She doesn't have a permit to stay in South Africa. They put her in jail, waiting for December before they will deport her. She is suffering with her 6 children. So it's not a place to stay. They don't like, especially Nigeria. I don't know why. They don't like Nigeria. That is it. My name is Emilia Godwin.
From where?
From Imo State. There's no job there. There is no comfort there. South Africa is wicked. No one must go to South Africa. If you want to go to another country, America, Europe is fine. Not South Africa. Nigeria is better than South Africa. So I'm so happy. The way I'm even screaming inside the plane. My child was saying, Mama, stop screaming. It's like it's because of me they brought this flight. I was so happy. Since I've been looking for money for flight to come back home, I can't able to pay for 2 flights. When this thing come out, it came on the April 5th, isn't it? I applied April 6th because I'm so desperate to come back home. It's like it's because of me. My God has answered my prayer. I am so happy. I came back home safely with my only child I have in South Africa. They wanted to seize for me. So I'm so happy. God will bless our government, bless our president, bless all of them that plan about all these things for us to come back. God will bless them. They will stay long in the name of Jesus. Thank you, amen. South Africa is a wicked country. They don't have love in Nigeria. I'm still saying it. They don't show us love. We don't have freedom. Even when you apply to have your resident permit, they will use the opportunity to arrest you and put you inside. At the end of the day, you suffer inside, they will deport you.
I traveled to South Africa in 1998. I've been staying in South Africa. The xenophobia thing started. So they do the first one, they destroy our things. We managed to recover during our former President Buhari. Now they started the second one again, and this second one is very, very deadly. My kids are over there because they are there with their mother. Their mother is in South Africa, so I can't fighting for children. I have to save my life first.
Some other guys believe that South Africans are lazy. This other Nigerian says South African was denying us the right papers to work with them. They are lazy people. Felix is his name, returning from South Africa. He said foreigners face hatred and envy for being more hardworking than locals. He thanked the Nigerian government for facilitating their repatriation.
Let's hear the experience of one of the returnees here today. This is Mr. Felix. Mr. Felix was in South Africa. He is now back here in Nigeria. Mr. Felix, thank you for talking to us. This is News Central Television. You are back home. How do you feel, Mr. Felix?
I feel so glad because the experience we had in South Africa was terrible. These people are so inhuman. Broke our shops, looted everything, even stabbed some of our people. And the violent one, the most violent one, is going to be the end of this month, which the Federal Republic of Nigeria, led by Tinubu, intervened. They really assisted. And the ambassador of Nigeria in South Africa did a marvelous work by ensuring that what the president told her, she did it. So this is the first batch that has returned. There are 4 more batches to make it 5. So other returnees will be expected by weekend. And we thank God for the intervention of the government because we are glad to be back home. There's no place like home.
Mr. Felix, talk to us here now. There were indeed allegations and talk in South Africa that most of the foreign nationals in the country were undocumented. They have no papers. Were you documented, sir?
Actually, it's a fact. If you apply for asylum, like myself, I applied on 3 occasions. I did not succeed. Other people applied even more than this. They did not succeed. So South Africa was denying us the right papers to work with them because we knew then that they were indirectly chasing us. Because when they looked for one way or another, they are lazy people. They don't like working. We were working because we were making our money. They became jealous. Started bringing a lot of allegations against us, which were false. So, but fortunately, the government of Nigeria has intervened, and willingly, those of us that really accepted, we have returned.
How long were you in South Africa?
Well, I stayed in South Africa for 10 years. And most part of my life, because I'm now 46. So like 10 years out of the 46 I spent in South Africa. I made some investments which they destroyed. Although the government has now decided to integrate us and has promised a lot of things that will be done for us so that we will feel at home, and we are glad about that.
All right, now you're back in Nigeria. Mr. Felix, what are your plans?
My plans actually, as I have come, I want to establish myself, and I have no plans of going back to that place. Even if I'm given money and promised that this will not happen again.
This other guy said the problem is when they see Nigerians, they see them like all of them is selling drugs. His name is Chukuma, a Nigerian who recently returned from South Africa. He said he hopes to start his business in Nigeria now that he's back to his country.
So Chukuma, were you documented in South Africa?
Yes, I was documented in South Africa.
You had your papers.
I have my papers.
So what was the problem with you and those around you in South Africa?
The problem, when they see Nigerians, they see them like all of them is selling drugs. As I'm talking to you, when they see Nigerians speak English, they know that actually it's Nigeria. So that is the thing. They are not happy with Nigerians.
And what do you think was the reason for that?
The reason of that they hate Nigerians because of intimidation, or they are intimidation Nigerians over and over.
Are you saying that they feel intimidated by Nigerians out there?
Yes, I'm very, very sure what I'm telling you.
So what was the experience like personally? What exactly happened to you? Why are you back?
Why I'm back? That they are started to killing Nigerians there, killing foreigners. That is why I'm back.
Are you happy to be back home now?
I'm very, very happy to be home because I have family here at home. I have family, I have wife, I have brothers at home here.
So now that you're back, what is, don't worry, you can hang on to that for a moment. So now that you're back, just hang on, you'll get your brother in a moment. But now that you're here, what is your plan for your life? My plan is to start my life here as business. I can start my business here. That is my plan to come back. We wish you all the very best.
Now, it didn't just when we receive a lot of reaction, towards this xenophobic issue. We have Shane Okimbaloye, Channels TV anchor. He said, "We are not South Africans meet in any manner. When South Africans were down, Nigerians looked out for them. They are not the kind of people that should look us in the face and spit on us." That's what Shane Okimbaloye of Channels TV said.
South Africa cannot keep quiet. We are not South Africa's mates in any sense or any manner. When they were down, when they were in trouble, when their backs were down, Nigeria stood up for them. They are not the kind of people that should look us in the face, spit in our face, and attack our people. What is Nigeria's own stand as a government on this very terrible bad behavior?
Then the chairman, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, she said, "I tell you something about these 258 that came in. None of them committed any crime. The only crime they committed is the color of their skin. They are black migrants in South Africa. Everybody is happy that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ensured the return to Nigeria safely."
You use the right words: terrible, disappointing, painful. However, what Nigeria will do in terms of bilateral relations, you'll hear from the Minister of Foreign Affairs and maybe even the presidency. But honestly, enough is enough. Enough really has to be enough. But whatever will be done, you'll hear from the higher authorities. For us as a commission, we've been engaging people to people. We've gone there many times to talk to our own people. But I'll tell you something, like I said, none of these people that came back committed any crime in South Africa. And they hide under crime. If one person commits a crime, get that person, cut that person, and deal with that person. You cannot generalize. But don't forget that it's not just Nigerians, but we have a higher number. So it's something inrooted in them. And the government is looking the other way. I think that is the sad part. Security is not arresting anybody. You do anything and get away with it, and they're looking the other way and doing nothing, which is where it's actually unfortunate that Africans are taking away the people from South Africa. So something will be done, but that will be answered from the level of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and above.
Honorable, for many of these returnees, this is not simply a journey home. It's a very sad, painful one. It's a loss of businesses, loss of jobs, loss of savings, loss of livelihoods built over many years. Is Nigeria considering compensation? You've mentioned a few other things for them, reintegration support. Is South Africa also, because what then happens is that they start to loot their businesses, forcefully take over their business, and you hear them literally giving ultimatum. You are Nigerian, we want you to leave, we gave you ultimatum.